Hi everyone. Coming to the next topic is programming languages and how to create the Visual Basic application. In previous I explained about the command controls in the Visual Basic. So today's topic is programming language introduction. What about programming language? This will be derived into three ways. One is the procedural language, second one is object oriented programming language, next event driven programming language. So what is the meaning of this programming language? Actually, a programming language is a formal language that will be comprising a set of instructions, that is known as a set of logical and syntactical instructions, so that produce various kinds of output. Most programming languages consist of instructions for the computer. So this will be given the computer most logical and syntactical instructions. So the next procedural language. Procedural language is a language that procedural programming language is a programming paradigm that will be derived from structured programming based upon the concept of the procedure call. So what we can call the procedure, that will be based upon that procedure. It is a programming procedure oriented language. Procedures also known as subroutines, subfunctions. You can write the subfunctions in your program. So that is a procedural type of programming. So procedural languages is a computer programming language that follows some order of commands, some set of commands or group of commands. So you can compose with the group of syntactical and logical commands is nothing but a procedural language program. So what are the procedural language programming examples here? That is a BASIC, Fortran, C, Java, Pascal. These are the examples for this procedural language. Procedural language specifies a series of well-structured step-by-step procedures within its programming context to compose a program. So this is a step-by-step series of commands to compose the program is a procedural language program. So the next, object-oriented programming language. This object-oriented programming language is a programming paradigm that is based on the concept of object. This is based on object. Object is a real world thing. For example, what is a real world thing? It is a person name, it is a book name, it is an employee name, it is a student name, it is a particular place name, like that. These are the examples of that object. It is an activity like that. It contains data and code. So data about that object, it is in the form of fields. For example, you can call it as a student. Student has the identity number and college name and course name. So the next group name, these are the fields about the student, that is the data about that particular object. So code is in the form of procedure. You can write the coding depends upon this data of that object, that is called as a procedure. Object oriented programming languages are C++, Java, Python, OOPS. OOPS aims to implement real world and object oriented programming language. So this aim is implement to real world thing, that is the object. So the next, coming into the event driven programming language. In computer programming, event driven programming is a programming. So that is a programming paradigm. So in the programming of the event driven programming is a programming paradigm in which the flow of the program that is determined by events. Those are called actions. So mouse actions, then next keyboard key presses actions, like that. So it will censor the outputs or messages. Event driven programming only depends upon the events, not only outputs or messages. So from other programs will be given the outputs and messages. Virtually all object oriented programming are visualized. So these are depends upon the visual languages. it will support event driven programming. Visual languages will be support the event driven programming. What are the visual programming languages? Those are Visual Basic, Visual C++ and Java. These are the Visual Basic programming languages. So what is meant by event? Event is a graphical user interface programming language. In the graphical user interface programming, so these are the concept of the event. Event is the one of the concept in the graphical user interface programming. So for example, moving the mouse, clicking the mouse, switching the window, these are the click events of the mouse. So hitting a key, like that. The programmer writes some of the coding, draw buttons, then next menus, windows, etc. like that. So the programmer write his program so that it knows mouse position, mouse clicking, keyboard press and any other signals from the input devices. So these are the event examples. So the next event driven programming is the dominant paradiagram that is used in the graphical user interface and other applications also. For example of these GUI interfaces, JavaScript web applications, so that are entered on performing certain actions. So in response of the user input. So JavaScript web application is the one of the example for this event driven programming paradiagram. So the next, this is also true of programming for device drivers. That means event driven programming is the true of programming for device drivers. This programming is very true manner for the device drivers. You can make the device drivers, you are using this event driven programming language. So the next, what is VB environment? This VB environment is an integrated development environment. So that is developed by the Microsoft. Next, graphical user interface that is used with a basic programming language. It is the first product to provide a graphical user interface environment for developing a user interface. This VB environment is the integrated development environment. All the controls, mouse key events and key presses all there. So you are using these controls and also mouse events. So you have to develop the application. So in front of you, VB will be provide integrated development environment. This is also known as integrated design environment and integrated debugging environment. So it is a type of computer software so that assist computer programmers to develop the software. It will be given the assistance to the user to develop the application. So in the case of Visual Basic, .NET, the integrated development environment is Visual Studio, like that. So this is the VB environment. Visual Basic, Visual Studio IDE consists of several sections, tools and developers while programming. While you have to develop the programming using the Visual Basic, it will be creates the environment in front of you. So it will be provide that environment is a integrated development environment. It has the three sections. One is toolbox, second one is solution explorer, then next one is coding of the program, designing session of that application. After that you have to write the coding of the program. Then next, why it is a toolbox? This is the toolbox. It is a palette of developer objects. It is having the components or controls of the VB that are placed on the form or web pages, and then coding is added to allow the user to interact with them. So it's having the particular coding inside of this object. So when you can click on that design view, so it will be displayed on that. Then next you can click on that one, it will be displays the action of that coding will be appeared in the code window. So this will be example, that is the text box, label button, command button, list box, combo button. These are the examples of the components in the toolbox. The next, solution explorer. This is a section that is used to view and modify the contents of the project. You want to modify the contents of your projects. So using the section is Solution Explorer. It will be given the solution to the user. Visual Studio Windows application project will generally have a form object with a code page. This will be references to system components and possibly other modules and special coding that is used by the application. So whatever controls are using in your designing process, so that will be given the support to the user with the help of Solution Explorer. The next, properties window. Each and every command or command control or component in the toolbox, so it's having the own properties. When you click on the rightmost button on that command control, it will be displays the properties of that concerned component on the right hand side of the window. The properties window shows all the control properties. So to be changed at design time, you will be change the properties of that concerned command or concerned command control. So you can use the changing properties. Most of these properties can also be changed with code at runtime, but basically most properties change the way the control is displayed on your application. That command control will be displayed in your application on the form. So when you can click on that rightmost button of the mouse, then it will be displays the properties of right hand side of the window when you can change it. So the next one, object browser. When you can pressing the F2 key, this is the functional key. So selecting it in the view menu, it will be in the view menu. You will be pressing the F2 key. It will be displayed the object browser. It is possible to explore all the available object of the libraries. For example, functions. So you can explore the objects of the functions. You are using this object browser when you can pressing the F2 key. The next, VB environment. VB environment is an integrated development environment in the Microsoft. So this is the graphical user interface that is used with the basic programming language. So it is a first product to provide a graphical user environment for developing a user interface. You can interact with your Visual Basic with the help of this graphical user interfacing environment. So that is the VB environment. So this is the integrated development environment. Again, you can call it as a IDE. This is also known as integrated design environment. So this will be integrated debugging environment is there. When your program is having any bugs, you can integrated that debugging environment. It is a type of computer software that assists to the computer programmers to develop this software. So it will be given the assistance to the user and to develop the programming softwares very easily using this Visual Basic software. In the case of Visual Basic, you are using the .NET. IDE is the Visual Studio. The next, how to write the project, how to create the project using the Visual Basic. First of all, you can download the Visual Basic software. Then you can create a project with the help of these following commands. So new project, select Windows application. When you can select the Windows application, you can create the new project. Then it will be given the project name. So project 1 is the project name. Then next, add controls from the toolbox. Drag controls onto your form. So you can add the controls from the toolbox. Put it on the form. So you can drag the controls from the toolbox and drop it on the form. So edit control properties. Change the properties of that concerned control. You can click on that. So you can edit the properties of that control button. The next, add code. Double click on that concerned button. Replace all the text in the code window. So you will be taken the components from the toolbox and drag the tool buttons from the toolbox and drop it on the form. So when you can click on that button, it will be displays the properties. When you can click the double click, it will be displays the code window of that concerned code of that tool. Then next, you can save and text that application. So you can press file, save all and debug the program. Save your application using the file save command. So finally you can change any background color, fonts like that you are using some of the commands. So those are the final thoughts of your VB project or application. This will create the VB project or create the application using the Visual Basic. Then next, coming into the last topic of this session, that is the quiz questions. So first question is, it translates high level language instructions into machine code line by line as the programming is being run. So line by line of the programming instructions will be translates into the machine coding is interpreter. This is the answer for this question. Next, it is a programming language that uses zeros and ones. Zeros and ones are machine codes or binary codes. So that language is machine language. In that machine language, we are having the zeros and ones are the binary codes. These are the language codes. The next, it displays the properties that are associated with an object. Object will be displays the properties. So for example, text box is the object. So when you can click on that, it will be displays the concerned properties on the right side of the window. So that means it is a properties window. Then next, the control that is used to accept input from the user. So it will be, you will be accepts the input. So you are using the, what is the toolbox in your design session, that is text box control. The program that supports the creation of application for wireless internet enabled handheld devices. So the program that will be supports creation of application for wireless and internet enabled handheld devices. So the example of this one is VB.NET. Then next, it is the window to use in adding Windows form. So example of this one is Solution Explorer. Answer is Solution Explorer. It is a window that uses in adding Windows form. That is a Solution Explorer. The next question is 7th question. In Java and also VB.NET belong to this type of programming language. So what are the type of programming languages? These two are the object oriented programming languages. Next, it is a comprehensive object oriented collection of reusable types that you can use to develop applications. So those are class library. The answer of this question goes class library. It is a comprehensive object oriented collection of reusable types that you can use to develop applications, that is class library. The next question is 9th question. It contains several types or controls that you can use in your application. It contains several items or controls, components or objects of the toolbox. This is the toolbox. It contains the several items or controls in your VB application. That answer is toolbox. So it's having the all the components of VB application. Then next, it is used for building Windows and web applications. Answer is VB.NET. It is used for building Windows and web applications. You have to develop the Windows and also web applications using the software, that is VB.NET. So this is the last question of the quiz session. So Thank you, students. I can conclude this. Thank you very much.